All of the stories have an underlying theme. There's an audio story version, there's an illustrated book version, and then every story has an activity book. So we're now partnering with classrooms, with homeschools, educators, and families with these activity books. And each story has 10 to 12 different things that can be facilitated by a grown-up. And those are meant to help the kids integrate the lessons and the themes from the story so they can actually embody the same experience that the character goes through in the story. They can live it, they can feel it, breathe it into their body, into their cells, so that becomes a part of their way of life. The integration work. Great, we just read this really fun story, but how do we integrate these lessons? And so the activity books, there's crafts, there's games, there's guided adventures, there's conversation starters for around the dinner table, so parents can really dig into how did my child actually perceive this story? Did they actually understand the lessons? What are they thinking about while they're listening to these characters go on this journey? With Soren, it's the best. I love just hearing how he experiences the world and how he processes different things that are happening inside the scope of the stories and in the world of the characters. Our most popular story so far is called Beyond the Wall, The Untold Story of Humpty Dumpty. And Humpty Dumpty's an egg living in a world full of eggs. And the village he lives in is surrounded by a giant wall. And as an egg, you don't ask questions because it's a dangerous world. And so questions can get you into trouble. So with Humpty Dumpty, he's a curious egg. He can't help himself. And he's curious as to why the wall's there, who put it there, and what's beyond the wall. And nobody can answer the questions when he asks them. And so he sets out on a journey to figure out what's beyond the wall. And in the process of going on this journey, Humpty Dumpty actually discovers that he's more than the shell that everybody thinks they are. It's a story of curiosity. It's also a story of liberating oneself from our preconceived ideas, our illusions. So some of the integration pieces are around fostering one's curiosity and helping kids to voice the questions that they have inside of them about the world that we live in. When Humpty Dumpty is up on top of the wall, he's yelling down to all the villagers down below, trying to tell them what he's seeing, and all of them want to plug their ears and not listen to him. There's this opportunity in one of the activities for kids to stand up on a chair or on their couch and to be up tall and to share a message with their classroom or share a message with their family of something that's in their heart that they want to share, to have a voice and to be heard, to be witnessed, and for whatever is inside of them to come through.